Okay, so we've set up a chapter with several pages that are formed up into spreads, and now we need to do a little more setup to make it much more efficient to design a chapter instead of repeating the work page after page. Do certain things once, and we do them once on a master page, and the master page puts those objects or settings all through the chapter. And that's a beautiful thing when it comes to designing 50 or 100 or 200 pages of something, doing things once instead of 200 times. So here's our document, our chapter. It's a little too big for the screen, so I'm going to hit Command minus to make it smaller. If I had a PC, I believe it would be Control minus. Command plus to make it larger. Okay, so it's a little more easy to see. Everything's in place. We want to go up to the window menu because there's a new window we want to be visible to us, and that is, in this case, the Pages menu. There it is. It's kind of in the way. I'm going to move it aside. Okay, so we look here. You see there's 6 little pages. There's the first page, the full spread, another spread, and the 6th page. Total of 6 pages. That's the whole document represented there. They're pretty empty because there's nothing in them. And this first one is highlighted. That's the one that's in front of us for work right now. Up here, however, are master pages, and this is the A master. You can have different master pages for different sections of your book. You could have a different master page for the table of contents, for example. And that would put the format of the table of contents instead of the format of a chapter. So we're going to go up into there. I'm going to select the master pages. You know, when you select something, if you hold down the Shift key, you can select a second thing. And I want to go into this little menu here, and I want to actually, that's a misstep. I've selected those 2 master pages, and I'm going to click on them. Now, those are master pages visible on the screen here. I know that because it's the master page that's highlighted here. If I go back here, I'm no longer in the master pages. I'm at the actual pages. So, back to the master pages. And now up to the View menu. Down to Extras. Over to Text Threads. Text threads are pale blue lines that connect a text box on one page or on part of a page with a text box elsewhere on that page or in the next page. And so the text, if it's too large for one box, the overflow will flow into the next text box, and that will allow you to fill a chapter with text in a single motion. And it will all flow from one page to the next until it reaches the number of pages it needs. It's kind of brilliant. Okay, so we've shown text threads up in the View menu. View, Extras, Show Text Threads. Now we look at the text box itself. We're going to use the top pointer, the selection pointer. We're in the master page. Click on this. Up here is a little page design. If you touch it with the pointer, it says, use this story as the master's primary text. Flow it through the pages. So I'm going to click on that. And it's got arrows coming out each side that indicates that this story will flow. And notice what happened. The thread appeared. The bottom of this page is going to go up to the top of that page, whatever leftover text there is, and it's going to be down here, and on the next page it will happen again, because these are the master pages and this is the structure we're giving to the pages of this chapter. So let's go back to the pages and take a look. Okay. View menu, extras. Now it already is set to show text threads. So the reason we don't see the blue line is because there aren't any text. There's no text. Nothing has been threaded through here. So in the next video, we'll put text in, and those blue lines will be visible if we have this turned on. So what we've done here is begin to work with master pages, begin to connect all the pages together so that the text flows. And if you adjust something on page 1, all the pages will adjust in the following parts of the chapter. Brilliant.